EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, instead, just resulting in that turnover. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 after 29 yards.
Play action here. Mahomes. He keeps it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's into space past the 25. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he's in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Nicole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. This is taken at the 25. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On first down, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now he'll run it. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end. 12 yards there and a first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Now a screen set up for Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
No, we changed it.
Throwing Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Hey, come on.
Now Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Yo.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Second down and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Yo.
Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A design run here with Jackson. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. That one, taken in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
It's on. 13. 13.
Jackson looking to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Down to a knee here goes Jackson, and that should do it. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Here's 3rd and 7. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Santa Clara. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They go play action with Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball. Everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A short one caught by Kelsey.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. Bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. They'll run here with McCaffrey. Has some room inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
15. Right side.
First down throw, Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Mahomes back. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4. To the air once more. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. He's up to the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And this will be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big play for KC. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 43. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. 3rd down. Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get...
He slams it in there, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach, Jonathan, all yours. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Attack.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. He gets free. Bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. Oh, the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory.
And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Off the play fake. Mahomes. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, his quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That finds Samuel working across. Inside the 30. Deebo Samuel. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. 2nd and goal. They'll go play action, Purdy. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. 3rd and goal. It's Purdy. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelce. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he will go all the way. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Back to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60.
Now Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Niners 71, Chiefs 22.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Hey, 43, yellow.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And more of the same. Another interception. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Play action now. Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Throwing from the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Accelerating toward midfield. still going. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Here's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's got another one. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still can...
It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers tack on one more to their lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Down to the 10. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Has his man wide open. It's Ayuk. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Brown. A big hole. Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. 1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. Really don't understand that one, but at least they retain possession. Now, how about this? Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
So a win here for the 49ers. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the double. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Shoves him aside.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Throwing is Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. That is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 26 yards. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Hello. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Young Lemonade Twins, what's good?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. Look at the big man rumble. And running with... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. Still going. They can't stop him. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be in it. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. And again, back to Komet. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Komet, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Young to throw it. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down, Chicago.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears had 6 to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Down.
Throwing, Young. And that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Young off the play fake. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Young from the shotgun. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
To the air, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Rome Odunze from 19 yards away. And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Bears 41, Panthers nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Let's go. 70 Rangers.
To throw, Williams. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. Following the interception, Young. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the pressure right. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Touchdown, Chicago! DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw is Williams. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Williams. And that throw behind his man.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is a rockin' as they await the start of this one. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good... position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go. His first throw is an interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. And now the Browns lining up for 2. He's throwing for it. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Love the aggressiveness here. They're already up 8-zip. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing again, it's Goff. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Goff now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Greg Newsome has it. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right.
His first throw is an interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now gone. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. So now the Lions going with the offense, trying for 2. Goff back to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this. When you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts the pressure on the other to perform.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their early lead to 8. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. And the Browns going for 2 once again. From the gun, Watson. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, kill.
They go play action with Goff. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They'll go for it. Goff. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he'll be touchdown after a big play. 1st down from the red zone. And it's caught. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Working quickly here. Sticking to the air with Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays. But you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
Off play action, Goff. Buying some time right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Lions, facing 2nd and 10.
Go, Clyde! Hey, go!
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. They'll decline this and take the result. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing is gone. Taken in by Williams outright. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, Goff throwing. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He stops.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First play, Watson to the air. And his first look is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Faking the give, now Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Watson looks to throw again. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Escapes the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Darnold now to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To the air yet again, Watson. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back, even with just 1 throw. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, Darnold. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Faking the give, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Watson.
To the right side, that's where Tillman is.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses,
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Elijah Moore from 8 yards out. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted, and he takes this one back into the end zone.
From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Minshew going to look to throw it right away. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success.
Here's a diving catch right side. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And this is caught inside the 5.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Back to throw, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers.
41 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And Minshew will throw for it.
And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Watson now to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now it's Watson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Watson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, 63 yards. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Watson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. From the gun, here's Watson. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Minshew. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you don't give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
On 4th down, Minshew. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. To the right side and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's caught by Myers. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Out of the gun is Minshew. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And now here is another interception. Roddy Hickman with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Rolling to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Minshew sets to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. A quick throw there is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. It'll be Minshew again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Minshew. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll look to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
This is caught inside the 15, and all the way down to the 5. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. A final shot before break. Watson. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling.
And the Raiders have got him.
Tyree Wilson
able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw, Watson.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Now Watson.